When building out AI automations for your clients, you need to know how to implement data validation in forms. Most people think that automations are usually just smart enough to handle anything, but here's why that's just not true. Data validation means that checking the information that users submit, like in a form, for example, actually fits the rules that you set. For example, like making sure that emails are really emails or that the numbers make sense. It's like a basic filter, but critical for working automations. So here's what I mean by that. This is a Google form, for example, and I have this data validation rule set up. So in my configuration window for the email field, I have the data validator set to text, email, and if it's not an email, meaning if whatever the user inputs is not in a proper format for an email, then they get hit with this message saying, sorry, please enter a valid email address. If I don't have this rule, so let me just delete the rule and then I'm going to refresh this form really quick. If I don't have this rule in place, let me go ahead and hit submit. What's going to happen is next time I run this automation inside of make.com, it's going to run once and it's going to result in an error right here because I'm trying to send an email to not an email address, if that makes sense. So you can see I'm trying to map in the value for the response of the email field, but because it's not a proper valid email address, my automation breaks. Let's go ahead and add that data validation rule again. So response validation, we're going to say text contains, we're going to do email, and then the message, we're just going to say, I'm going to say, sorry, please enter a valid email address. We're going to go ahead and refresh this form really quick. So now if I don't enter a valid email address, I get hit with this response and I can't submit the form. I'm going to change the comment or question to success and then hit submit. Let's go to my automation and run this one more time. So let's say run once, and we should get a successful execution for the Gmail module because our email was validated before and we got the successful email sent to us. The simplest data checks at the start of your process prevents countless headaches down the line in your automations. It's a really small step that's often overlooked that makes your automations bulletproof. Be sure to follow if you haven't already for more AI and automation tips.